I'm protesting because a lot of Nigerians has been hurt, and then every time I hear this on my program, for Nigerians in diaspora, I don't want to come back home. It hurts me. And then every time I hear every Nigerian says, I have no freedom in my own country, I'm a slave to my country, it's hurting. It's high time. Yes, I know they've said SARS, the end SARS thing, and then it's beyond just saying, it's beyond just coming out to talk about it. We're saying, let it be passed of the Constitution. Don't reform SARS. We no longer want any rogue around the street. Call yourself SARS without wearing, you can't be a policeman without wearing uniform. Wear your complete uniform. That's what we're saying. Wear your complete uniform, your name tag, your number on it. So we know what we're doing. So that if there's anything happening, we know who to hold accountable. Please, that's why I'm out. I'm saying, then number two, I'm telling Nigerians, either, okay, even if we end the SARS, if you see any police brutalization anywhere, please, Nigerians, be your brother's keeper. Stand. Stand for the next man. Let's stop videoing. Let's stop recording. Stand for the next man and ask questions. That's why I'm out today, to tell Nigerians, please, like Rugged Man always say, I like that lyrics. He say, how you go keep person picking, can't hug your own for house. How do you feel? We're all human. And we're saying reform the police, the government to reform the police and make them comfortable so that they don't go about killing people. That's what I have to say.
Explain that to them. One of them, they recognized me. The others pretended they didn't. Two of them were drunk. And they came back aggressively, and I just ignored them and walked to my car, got in, and I was going to drive off. As I made to move, one of them jumped in my car and pointed the gun in my head. And like I said, it felt like a spirit came over me, and I was like, we are going home together. I left the gun pointed to my head. At some point, he pushed my head, and I held the gun down. He kept it down and held my gear, and I held his hand. We did this across culverts. We actually made a 360, dragging my steering. It was ridiculous. So eventually the car stops in front of like Farm City, and his guys come there, stand down while I was still shouting. They call their superior. He comes there, takes us back to the gate to negotiate, to talk about what happened. I called a friend randomly who had just visited town, who knew I was out, and he got scared for the situation, and he couldn't meet me up at 3 a.m. So he asked to speak with them. Apparently they asked him for money, and he sent them money. They took my phone, sent him an account number. The moment the alert beeped on their phones, they left my car. In fact, at some point I started recording, but it wasn't aware. So I started recording a few of the conversations we had about the money financial transaction. I was going to report the case, but by the next day, this friend said, you know what, let it go. Your life is more important. So it's really oppressive. People are dying every day. That could have been the end of my life, and no one would know. And this guy was accusing me of having something in my car, and I asked him, what is it? And he couldn't provide it. He said, we saw something. I said, where is it? Show your superior. He couldn't show it. So they were trying to intimidate me, and because I wouldn't let them plant anything in my car, the guy went crazy.
Look, the thing about Nigeria is that you don't need to wait for it to happen to you. So long as it's affecting a whole lot of people, you need to support it. So long as it's a positive movement, you need to support it. So you don't have to wait until it happens to you. I had my own personal encounters with long time ago, when I was much younger, but since my face started getting noticed, the police or the SARS people would rather see me and hail me. I'm not here because they hail me. I'm not here because we are trying to say just end SARS. No, there's a whole lot that is wrong with Nigeria. But I believe that this end SARS movement is just the beginning of it. So we all need to come out, support the movement so that the changes that is due for this country a long time ago, in fact over 60 years, make it start now.
Now what we are doing is that we want to use one stone to kill many birds. We want to use the opportunity to tell the government that they are not bigger than us. Do you know that the politicians holding the affairs of this nation, all of them, they are not more than 1,000. Yes. All the politicians, both in all the parties, all the Ayo parties put together. Yes. All the politicians who are holding all the Jagaban, they not reach 1,000. Yes. Please, we the masses, how many will be? Billions. How can people less than 1,000 hold us? Yes. So right now, all those what they do before, we go concentrate election, say, they go rig them. They don't already know who go win. 1,000 people cannot tell billions of people who go win. Now we go choose by ourselves. So we dey use the opportunity of this police brutality to always warn them in advance. How they treat us anyhow. When they for government, they'll give you money, say make you do road for community, you go chop am. You go use the money, carry your children, go abroad. You go use the money, carry girls, go lodge for transport beauty. All those things must end. Now, for the police matter, one thing we want again, we want that they say, I beg, every policeman from now must wear complete uniform. We know police where they wear jeans. We know police where they wear slippers. Every policeman must get name tag. So that if they talk to me, I go know say your name is Moses Lawrence. I go see your code number. Police number where we know before, whether na 999, you know they go. May they give us a toll-free number. Where go they go? Where they say if police they brutalize me, I see call the number, they go answer. My people, I be not be so. I be not be so. And then for our 5 demands, where we don't demand, where they go round, 5 over 5. They must do all 5 over 5. 5 over 5. 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be here. See this today, on yesterday we come, we go. Today, no turning back, no turning back. I've decided to love Nigeria. I have decided to love Nigeria. I have decided to love Nigeria. No turning back, no turning back. Listen, we are sleeping here. We are sleeping here. We are sleeping here.
We're tired of police brutality. End Sars, abolish it, and all the agents should be moved to a different unit, be reformed, and be transformed into a different unit. We're tired of the brutality. Nigeria is the best country in Africa. We should be leading. We should be leading the nation. Fam, we are like 200 million people in Nigeria. We are like 54 countries in Africa, and we are the best. Why are we doing this? Our GDP is so high. End police brutality. Stop this right now. We're tired. We're tired of this, and we cannot take this no more. End Sars right now. Abolished. Executive order, presidential order, and the law should sign it fully.
Okay, what happened? I was just coming out from work in the middle of the night, and I got to Lekki at Ikate, and they pulled me over, and they came to me and they said, "What do you do for a living? Come down from the car." I was like, okay. Before I say they gave me a slap, a serious slap, and I have to cooperate with them because it's the middle of the night, and I was just with them alone. So I was scared. So they intimidate us. So they searched me, searched everything. I gave them my ID card, and they searched my cars. And that was how I got out from them, when they know that I was harmless and I was nothing. So it is very, very bad that the Nigerian system is bad, that it gives the Nigerian police and the SARS that morale and that confidence to intimidate us. So what we are even saying is the system is bad and it must be changed. We can no longer tolerate it. It's no longer acceptable.
So I have kids. I have 3 kids. 2 girls and a boy, and I work hard to provide them a certain lifestyle. I want them to live a luxurious life. I am protesting for their future. I don't want to think anytime my child as a teenager or a grown-up leaves my home. I want a Nigeria where we can go out and come back in peace and not be afraid of the people that is meant to protect us.
And SARS have been disturbing me every single day. If I move out of the street, you know, like a dancer, I am a dancer. And if I go out for a dancing show, they will stop me every time and say, "Hey, enter a car." There was a time at K2 Road. I was going for a dance program, and they stopped me. They chased me like a thief. And I was running. They stopped there. They hold me. And I was like, "Sir, I'm a dancer." I said, "Come here, why are you running?" I said, because I thought you were robbing me. That's why I was running. They hold me down and said, "Come here, your hair, your dressing, your shoes, everything look as if you're a Yahoo boy." I said, "I'm not Yahoo, but I'm a dancer." They took me to the station. They hold me down, took my phone, checked everything in my phone. There was nothing to be found in my phone. I was totally, you know, I was I was just free, but this one they say lie, they hold me down. I have to call my girlfriend to come and help me out, to bail me out of that at K2. So all these things, tormenting here and there, we are tired. See my dress now. I'm a dancer. Look, I'm out down. Green, white, green. That's how I dress, with my swag and everything. But you know, the torture here and there, I'm fed up. I have to come out today and do this NSAS stuff.
I beg, man, I try. This SARS is all too much. We don't tire. When I see person no be driving car again. You go get car, no be driving and I see war. Person go do tattoo, they say no good. I beg, when I answer so, when I answer before they go end us. Because if they no answers now, they won't end all of us. Politicians now because they have get money, they go end all of us. Maybe only us they go end. When I answer before they go end us, I beg, we don't tire.
Hello Nigerians, the message is simple, loud and clear. I've already changed my house location to this place. Until they end SARS for real and stop killing the youth and stop killing our dreams, we are not living here. We are not shooting, we are not fighting. We are just saying stop killing the youth, stop killing us. Is that too much to ask? How police go dey kill up our own country? Who wrong now? What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? When do we want it? When do we want it? Till that time, we are here.
It doesn't take them anything to end Okada. But to end SARS, they've been dribbling us. 2016, they dribble us. 2017, they dribble us. 2018, they dribble us. 2020, they want to dribble us. We die here. What do we want? What do we want? End what? End what?
They collected our phones, they beat up my brother, they gave me a scar on my arm. So I think it's best we end this SARS day. Like, the brutality is too much. If they can accuse a girl like me for looking good, my complexion and everything is wrong, I think it's time for us to end it all. We don't want SARS anymore. End SARS!
They beat me. They beat me, they scratched my leg for floor. They messed me up. They are even saying that I'm also one of them, that me too, I'm a Yahoo boy. Because is Itel, na Itel, na Aolo. They say na iPhone. Say what they do with iPhone. No be lie, end SARS now.
I'm protesting because it could be me tomorrow. I've never had an encounter with them, but with the videos and pictures going on social media, I'm so disturbed. It's so disheartening. I don't wait for them to kill me or shoot my brother or any of my relation before coming out to protest. I'm not happy with the way things are doing. We demand a safer Nigeria. Okay, it's not a crime to be rich. It's not a crime to own an iPhone. It's not a crime to drive Benz. They should stop harassing our young guys and our young girls out there. We are done. We need them to reform police. We need them to reform Nigeria forces. That is what we want, and that is why I'm protesting.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's very imperative I come out to protest because, you know what I'm saying, a lot has been going on over the years, you know what I'm saying, and we're saying no to this, you know what I'm saying. I'm very happy, you know, people came out, you understand, and then our voices are heard right now, you know what I'm saying. So it's cool, you know, this is a new Nigeria, for real. And I want to put something clear. We're not just putting an end to SARS, we're putting an end to bad governance, you know what I'm saying. Like, this administration is so fucked up that we want a new Nigeria. We want the new Nigeria. You see the reason why I talk about California here all the time, because Cali is some fresh up shit. So we need to reform all that sad shit and get a new Nigeria. You feel me? Let's go and get a new Nigeria. You feel me? And get a new Nigeria. You feel me?
I think the reason is very simple and very obvious. I mean, we cannot be harmed or killed by the same people that are supposed to be protecting us. And as we all know, this is way beyond NSAS. I mean, it's beyond just police brutality. It's demanding for everything that we want. Everything. Since we just woke up, then let's stay woke. That's what it is.
That's a personal protest and a collective protest. Collectively, we're protesting to end SARS and to also reform the Nigerian police force. I mean, every citizen out there has the right to live. The policemen are out there to protect lives and properties, not destroy lives and properties. Fellow citizens should say policeman and feel safe, not feel scared. You shouldn't be a celebrity or a rich man before you feel secured by policemen. But at the same time, the police
salary needs to be increased. So we also need to look into the corruption in the system from the political hierarchy. Reduce allowances that are not used for anything and pay the police well so that they can take care of us well. Reform the system, make it transparent. Every policeman should be accountable for his action, and every citizen should know their rights, and their rights should be protected by the same policemen that are out there to protect us. So we are out here to reform Nigeria, because if we don't do it, no one will do it. So this is the beginning of a change in this country, and we're not going to stop till the change is stamped.
It's not just about police brutality. Oh. Everybody don't. Una never tire. Una never tire. Una never tire. See, this one is not just about the police anymore. We agree they have ended SARS, they have dissolved SARS. It's time for us to reform Nigeria as a whole. You understand? So not be say it end for this movement now will still march for electricity in Nigeria. Will still march for minimum wage. Since the Nigerian Labour Congress don't want to do anything, we the youth, we don't verse. I will never verse. We never verse, Rich.
They are not coming there to protect us. They are coming to rob us. They are using gun because they know that they have power than us, because they are using gun to oppress the innocent citizens like us. That we are hustling rights. We are trying to make sure that this country is right. We are using our platforms, our entertainment to actually push Nigerians, give Nigeria good names outside the country. But these SARS people, they are trying to ruin our image. They are trying to frustrate our efforts by threatening us. Our government is not even trying. See these old men sitting at the top, they are eating our money, they are embezzling our funds. They don't even know what to do. They are old. Like I tweeted on Twitter, like yesterday, I said that.
We are tired.
Yeah,
I
told them, I said that you can be you can be elderly person and have white hair, but you don't have wisdom. Because it's very obvious that these men don't have wisdom anymore.
So police brutality is real, it's for real, and it has to stop. It has to stop now. It doesn't have to stop tomorrow. It has to stop now.
We want police brutality to end. We want the corrupt leaders to stop stealing our money. It boils down the constitution. The 1999 constitution has to go down. And if it doesn't go down, we keep suffering, and we are going to elect new leaders, and they will come and promise us that we are going to have a good Nigeria.